Hi there. So I'm doing a series of segments on practicing self-care. So I have been in this health field for 30 years. I have lots of tools and valuable content to give and share, which I've been doing on my newsletter. If you're coming in halfway and you haven't had the content from the last few weeks, and you're interested in having that, you can go to my website, rachelpetkus.com, and there is all my contact info. You can sign up and have a free discovery call with me. You can shoot me a text, an email, whatever, and I will get the material to you. So what I want to talk about in this segment is natural products and also a natural way of living that encourages rituals and healing with natural elements. And so right here I have a container of Dr. Bronner's, and so all of the things that are on this table are geared towards a natural lifestyle. But I want to encourage you, because this is something, you know, that we used to use way back, or hippies, or if you know somebody who was a hippie, it's actually just natural soap and it doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it. So why is this important? It's important because our body has to process all of the chemicals that we're either ingesting in our mouth or through our nose or through our skin. Our skin is the largest organ in our body. So if you think that you're using shampoos or soap or toothpaste and it's not actually being absorbed into your body, that is incorrect. So everything that we put on our body, you know, and not to go too far extreme with this, it's important to be aware, including sunscreens and lotions. And you know, when we go to hotels and they have certain kinds of shampoos that are inexpensive and we put those on our head, it's not necessarily the best thing for our body. So we want to do our best to reach for natural products, because what that does is it allows our body to have more energy to do the things it's supposed to do, which is keeping us full of health and vitality. When we have more chemicals and toxins that are coming into our body spends more of its time trying to detox, and we might feel tired and sluggish and distracted, not focused, a little foggy, brain fog. So that's the reason why it's actually very simple. So always trying to support organic foods, support organic animal products that we consume, all of that stuff. And that includes our pets and our house care and all of those things. So we can do as much as we can with the natural products. So including that right here is I have some natural products that I use that I want to talk about. So I have a rattle and I have a drum, and I also have a crystal drum. So these are items that people have used for health and healing for millennium, since people were walking around and gathering together in communities. So it's really fun to make a shaker if you have someone. There's tons of online things. I was actually at an event with a lovely man named Andrew Eckert. You can find him on the web, and he taught me how to make this. So this is something that I use in my practice, and what it is it's a way to break up stagnant energy. So all of our bodies, everything in our universe is made of energy, and our ancient ancestors understood that sometimes the energy will get stuck or blocked, and what we can do is we can use the shaker and we can just shake that energy out. It's actually a very, very simple thing to do, and you can just move that energy out. So if you're feeling some sadness, or you have a headache, or maybe tightness in the shoulders, or maybe a bellyache, this is a really fun thing to do with kids. It doesn't have to be complicated. It has nothing to do with a religious perspective. It's simply just moving the energy around. So when I use this on my clients and patients, I like to explain to them it's simply the same thing if you witness animals. So animals do this naturally in the world, right? If you see an animal get scared, especially cats, like what will they do? They'll just shake it off, right? So pets, you know, like our dogs and our cats, they'll just shake it off. So something will happen and you see them kind of shake, right? And what are they doing when they're shaking? They're just loosening up that stagnant energy. They don't want to carry around that scary energy, right? So so we can shake and dance. We can also use a shaker. It does the same thing. So that's what this is all about. This is a really, really beautiful one. I had a lot of fun making that. Another thing that we can do is we can do some drumming. So this is a drum that I made, and same thing. It's really fun to play around with. So you can drum softly, you can drum loudly, and what it's doing, again, it's just moving the energy. That's all it's doing. Again, it's not tied to any religion or a belief or a structure. We're just wanting to move energy. And another beautiful thing that happens because we're making music is that it's fun. So you get to have fun, and we know that that helps our immune system and it helps us feel good. So over here we have a crystal bowl, and this is a really, really beautiful one. I'm not going to spend too much time. If you go to my website, I will have some sound healing items for purchase, some audios that you can have. This is just a really simple demonstration. So this is what you can purchase online. I suggest getting a really small one, and then you just simply go around and it makes a very, very lovely tone. So when I'm at home, I will use this with my clients and patients. And I started using this a few years ago when I was doing more acupuncture at my home office, and it was really fun. I would hold it over my clients with the needles in, and it was really fun. They didn't really always know what it was, and at the end of every session they would say, "Oh, can you do that? Can you play that music again?" You know, because they could really feel it. So again, it's all about energy. You know, our bodies are made up almost all of water. We know that water is very susceptible to movement with vibration. And so if you want to move that stagnant energy out and bring the good energy in, you can use these different tools to help move your energy. So that is all for today's segment. Thank you so much for joining me, and much love.